we have been a member for over 55 years now, about closer to 57, of what I think has been sort of termed the defense industrial base. And I do see a shifting. You've heard me probably speak publicly on the transition of that defense industrial base to what is much more of an ecosystem for national security and innovation. And that ecosystem is both critical infrastructure, which we support domestically, as well as our perimeter security around our country, as well as our coalition fight in regional conflicts. So it has evolved beyond, I would say, sort of, your grandfather's definition of DoD to where we are now, which is much more commercial tech being introduced, AI. We call it more operational AI. There's lots of forms of AI. We know it's a portfolio, not a single product or solution. But in the military environment, AI has to compose in very austere environments. AI has to be really low code often, very easy for a warfighter to be able to engage. We have time security requirements, and then AI often has to integrate across many countries and coalitions and classification levels. AI has already been used in the military for many, many years. So let me just stop with the folklore that somehow AI is newly being introduced into the, I think anybody who's been in national security knows that's not the case. And I would argue machine to machine has been in the national security without human in the loop. We do that relative to sensor fusion when we're looking at sensors in contested environments and how sensors can detect imagery. We've used acoustic AI relative to being able to detect gunfire and other things. That's all done without human intervention. This is all sort of machine to machine. Mm-hmm. So the ML components of AI have been in place. And we know that our adversary, particularly our near peer adversary, is using their entire industrial base and their entire AI across multiple domains beyond air, land, and sea to cyber and to space. Mm-hmm. So we've got contested environments across multiple domains.